Here with Slippery Rock head coach Kevin Reynolds, a 64-53 overtime win over California. Looked shaky there for a little while in the second half. Didn't play very well offensively in the second half. Let Cal come back into the game, but you dominated the overtime period, got things together. 19 points scored in the 5-minute overtime. Overall thoughts on tonight's performance?
Well, we only scored 18 in the 20 minutes in the second half. That was about as ugly a game as we played, John. The biggest thing is we were able to still guard. We stayed in the game because of our defense, which really evaporated Wednesday night. Our D was just awful, probably the worst defensive performance, not only in my Slippery Rock career, but as far back as I can remember my coaching career, was just going for steals and just really reverted back almost to September type period when we don't have any detail in our game. And it was good to see the defense back on the floor tonight. And in addition to that, John, we made some free throws tonight, which really was our Achilles heel Wednesday night, where we missed, I think, 9 in the second half, and against Indiana we missed 7. So really 16 misses plus I think 3 front ends. So we had 19 free throws out on the court that really would have helped us win both those games.
You shot over 80% from the free throw line tonight. You got some big free throws down the stretch. Antonio Butler was 5 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. He had a big game for you. Some of your other guys, Maurice Lewis-Briggs, fouled out of the game, and with 3 minutes left in regulation, you had to go to a little bit of a different lineup. Talk about the lineup you went with there in overtime.
That was good. I was really proud of Eric. Eric didn't have his best first half, probably not his best beginning of his second half, but really played well that last 3 minutes of regulation and then 5 minutes of overtime. So I was really proud of him on that, because it's tough to be on the bench for that long a time, John, and then get thrown in and then expect to play at a high level, which he did, which is really proud of him. And then obviously Antonio had a great game. He's going to have more of those games. He really stepped his game up at an all-conference level tonight with 20 points, 5 boards, and he guarded on top of that, which was even more important. It was a good a lot of times things that are said on the bench go unnoticed. Really good job by Coach Grady tonight. Late in the game, he made the switch to put Max in and slide Tabari down to 4, and we move Antonio to 1, where he was able to operate against some of the smaller guards Cal had, and I think that's where he really was able to take advantage. So sometimes people wonder about the assistant coaches, like, what's their role, what do they do? And tonight, obviously, that's why Ian's one of the better coaches in Division II, and is going to be a Division I coach hopefully by next year, because of his ability to see the game and make recommendations, and a recommendation that worked extremely well. And I take a lot of his comments to heart, and tonight was a very good job out of him as well.
Now, looking at the standings now, you snap a brief little 2-game skid there that you had with IUP and Clarion. Moved to 7-3 in the PSAC West, right there in second place in the division standings. Where's the team moving into as we get to the end of the season here?
It's a grind, John. 6 to go, 16-6. I think we're 7-3 now in the league, if I'm not mistaken. Go to Gannon at the Hammer Mill. Obviously, they popped us down here. They just, I told the team after the game, that may be one of the biggest beatdowns in a set and a half that we've ever taken since we've been here. They punched us right in the mouth, and we took it. We didn't even counter punch. We just took it. We were up 13, John, in the first half and got down 17. A 30-point swing. That does not happen very often in college hoops. It happens in the NBA pretty regularly, but in college basketball, that doesn't happen. But then we were able to get it to a 1-point game. So there was a lot of swings. It's a really even team. One of the best coaches in Division II in John Riley, and a lot of good players. Oh, they have as much talent on that team and bench that we'll see all season, and they're surging right now. That's one of those programs. They beat Indiana. They've had a lot of good wins, and it's one of the hardest places to play in Division II. So, needless to say, we'll enjoy this to about midnight tonight, and then get back on the grind and get ready for the Golden Knights Wednesday.
Great. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.